Okay, hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. Our webinar today, as you can see, is about FusionCompute VM template. This is what we will learn about today. Our presenter today is actually one of our best webinar hosts of the year. Thank you, Kashif Ali, for being again a webinar host in the Huawei Enterprise Support Community. Kashif is one of our greatest elite users. He has been a great contributor to the community this year. So thank you for everything you have done. Thank you for taking the time to do this webinar as well. Kashif Ali is a solutions head in Techaccess, Pakistan. He has over 15 years of experience and he has 2 HCIE certifications on cloud computing and storage. And he also won the Huawei Cloud Tiger title last year. So he has a really background. Thank you, Ganesh. And I will let you share more information.
Your voice is not clear.
Okay, I said that you can
It's good now.
start the presentation.
Okay.
And just wanted to thank you again for doing this webinar. And I'm sure that your background um, just is really impressive, and we really appreciate you taking the time to do this training.
Okay, thank you for the very nice comments and introduction. So you already introduced me, and I think no need for introduction anymore. So actually, I'm working as a solution architect in Techaccess, Pakistan, and I have more than 17 years of experience on different technologies. So my current role is a solution architect, and I have to design different means turnkey solutions and complex solutions. So today we will about the VM templates, Fusion Sphere, Fusion Compute VM templates. I have already delivered some webinar on Fusion Compute as well, so you can go and check there, because this is before this webinar you should know what is Fusion Compute, how it works, and then this will be very easy for you to understand. So I will start my presentation. So our today's topic is what is VM template, how we can create VM templates, and how to release VM using VM templates. Releasing means that how we can deploy VMs using templates, and we will see which type of VM templates, third-party cloud products we can use in Fusion Compute. So this presentation is about the VM templates and how we can use them. And I will show you some labs as well. Sorry for the background noise, because I think there are some construction work is going on, so you will be hearing some background noise. So sorry for that. Hopefully I'm clearly audible, so I think there will be no issues to hearing me. If there's any issue, please let me know in chat. So.
Okay, we'll let
Okay.
you know. And now it's clear.
Okay, it's clear. Okay. So we will have some labs as well. I will show you in real labs that how we can do that, how we can create VMs, how we can release VMs using the templates as well. And VM is already created, so we will be using templates options only. So you can go and check my previous webinar, so you will see how we can create VMs and how we can use the Fusion Compute. And then we will have some question and answer as well. If you have any question, I will try my best to answer your questions. And at the end, I will have some questions, 3 questions. We will post these questions on the forum, so you can answer these questions and you can get some rewards as well. So our today topic is VM template. What is VM template? So we all already knows that what is virtualization and what are the VMs. So once you install a VM, there's operating system application, and maybe there's some specific patch level. So once you install a VM and you configure the application, so sometime you need to deploy the same VM. You want to save some time and you want to deploy in batches and or a bulk. So for that purpose, we can use VM template. So basically, VM template is a master image of a VM, which contain operating system and patches or application settings. So when you create a template, so all these settings will be saved in a template. So when you deploy the template, so you will get the same level of operating system, same level of the patch level, and you will see your application as well. So you don't need to reinstall all the things again and again. So this is these are the features of VM template. Why we need VM template? The first one is you don't need to reinstall all things again, and the second one, it will speed up your deployment process as well, and it will be very simplified. And the third one is every operating system will be standardized. For example, if you want to install Windows Server, so when you install a VM, you have to do some patching as well, and the server version should there are a lot of versions available. So if you want to do the same installation on all the VMs, so you can keep a template whenever you deploy the template, so the all operating system level and patch level will be the same. And you can do it for operating system as well. If you want to use it for application, you want to add the application. For example, your company has some policies. You want to add some application, in every VM there must be some application or security software should be installed. So you can do it in first VM, and then you can create a template. And whenever you want to deploy that template, so all the application, all the settings, all the panel same for all the VMs. So these three things cover the VM template. So these are the benefits of the VM template, why we need VM template. In Fusion Compute, we have different options. We can clone a VM template from a VM, existing running VM. If you install a VM, you install the application, you install the patches and all the required application, then you can create a clone of that VM. The clone means it will clone the VM as it is and will create a VM template for you. So in future, if you want to deploy that template, so you can deploy it very easily. The second one is VM to template conversion. If you want to convert a VM to template, you can do that as well. But in the first options, when you create a clone, so your source VM will be available. You will have a template. The source VM will be available as it is. So there's no changes on the source VM. But in a VM to template conversion, your VM will be converted to the template. So your existing VM will be gone. So there will be no VM available. The source VM will be not available. It will be converted to the template. And in the first option, you can change some parameter can you hear me? There's a comment on the chat that there's no sound. Hear me?
I'm here. Can someone else please confirm?
Okay, okay, that's good now. So in first option, you can change the CPU and memory, and you can change some of the parameters. But in the second option, you cannot change it. But once you want to deploy it, then you can change it at that time. So during the conversion, there's no option to change the settings. So uh, there are the two options to do that. Okay, these are the steps how we can do a template cloning. You have to select the VM and then go to template menu and click on clone template. It will ask for the, let me get the pointer, so it will be easy. So once you click on the clone template, and the second step, it will ask the VM name. The source VM is already selected. Site and the CNA. CNA is the compute node on which hypervisor installed. So you have to select that as well. And then you can select number of templates. If you want to create multiple templates, you can do that as well. And then you can select the suffix, so it will automatically rename your VM according to this number. On the third step, you can change the CPU and memory. You cannot change the boot disk because it is already disabled. It is not possible to change it. If you have any question, you can add in chat. At the end, I will answer all questions, so no issues. Then you can change the network type as well, which VLAN you want to attach with it. So for example, in source VM, there's a different VLAN and you want to change the VLAN and template, so you can change that as well. And the fourth option, you have to click OK. It will create your template from the VM. So your existing VM will be available and you will have a new template available for deployment. If you want to convert a VM to template, so it's very easy. Just select the VM and click on operations or right click on that VM and go to the template menu and convert it to template. So in this case, it will directly create convert your VM to a template. So it will not ask any questions. So okay, if you have a question, you can ask, no issue. I can see the chat. So convert to template means that you are converting the existing source VM to a template. So it will not ask any question like if you want to change CPU memory, these things will be not done at this stage. But later on, when you try to deploy a VM from template, so you can change it. So this is not a big deal. You can. Yes, the old VM will be not there because you are converting the VM to the template. The old VM will be converted to template. You will see that VM in the template menu, not in the VMs. So your source VM will be gone. Okay, there's another option, template cloning and exporting. So we can do a template cloning as well. For example, you have created a template from a VM. You want to clone it again from template, not from the VM. The last option was to clone it from a VM. But here we want to clone a template to template cloning. We want to do template to template cloning. So it is possible. You can do it, and you can also modify the CPU and memory as well. So this is another option to clone your template. And if you want to export as a template, so you can export your VM as a template. For example, if you want to use this VM in another environment, you want to deploy it somewhere else, so you can export it, and then you can directly import it to your environment. So this template will be also available there. So you can deploy VMs from that template in another environment. You can copy it in your laptop. Or different can be used to export your templates. So this is the procedure how we can do that, clone to template. Let me see charts. Here the question, when you convert a VM to template, will also destroy the source VM. Yes, the source VM will be not labeled. When you convert a VM to template, it will go to the template menu. Your VM will be converted to template. Okay, any other question? Okay. If you have a question, you can ask, no issue. I can see it in the chat. Can we change this disk size? No, the boot disk cannot be changed because it is already disabled. I already told you that you cannot change it. Your size cannot be changed at this time because it has the operating system. All the partitions are already mentioned in the operating system, so it is not possible at that time. You can later on change it, but there are different ways to do it because it depends on the operating system as well. Let me see some questions, if there are some questions. I think no messages. Okay. What is the difference between exporting as a VM template and just exporting as a string? If you can directly export import your VM as a template and so the template. Both options are available, so you can do. It's the same thing. There's no big difference, but if you have multiple templates available, so you can export it. No issue. So this is the procedure. You can clone to template. It is the same procedure. It will ask about some information about the CNA, about the description and the VM name, and you can modify the CPU and memory. You cannot change the boot parameters. It is not allowed. You cannot change it, but you can change the network, CPU, and memory as well. It's not an issue. So when you click OK, it will be done. I think. Okay. Let's see. If you want to export a template, so you can go to the template and just click on the template and export it as a template. So you will get a template. You can select the location if you want to save it on the local PC or share directory. You have both options. It will ask for the directory, and you can select format as well. You can support OVF. This OVF QCOW2, and there's another option available. I'll show you all the formats in the. Okay. Okay, we can import as well a template available on our PC. So you can import it to the Fusion Compute environment. For example, if you have for Windows, Linux, or any appliance, for example, appliances in template, so you can deploy it as well. And Oracle also provides some template, but it depends on the format. If the supported format is available, so you can import it to the Fusion Compute environment, and you will get the operating system, application, everything in template. If the application is already installed or everything is set up already, so you don't need to do these things again and again. So you can just import your template and just run a power on your VM, and all the application, all the things will be available there. So this option is also available. We can do that as well. So this is the procedure how we can import a template on the resource pool. Just right click and import. So you can import template as well and import VM as well. Both options are available. So it will ask for the path where your file is located. So you can select the path, and then it will ask some information that what is the VM name, description, and CNA, and it will ask for the data store as well. It's here data store is not mentioned, but data store, it will ask for data store as well, that in which data store you want to store this template or VM. So you can change the CPU and memory and click next, and it will show the summary, and then it will be imported to your environment. The next one is there any from other like have images from the sometimes it is not supported when you try to import it here, so you will get some errors. So before that you have to convert it. There are different conversion tools are available, so you have to convert it to the supported format, then you get to the Fusion Compute environment. So it is possible, but it's a lengthy procedure. Sometimes you will be successful, but sometimes maybe you will get some errors. So you have to do some trouble imported from other hardware. Okay, I will try to share the tools. I will post it on the forum as well. So if, I will share the links right now. I don't have available right now, but I'll share the links how you can do that. Okay, to deploy, you can deploy a VM from a template very easily if you have a template available. It will when you buy obviously operating system level application is available in that template. So in the VM, you will the things set. template. So it's very easy. Just click on operation, deploy VM using template. It will ask VM name, description, and CNA, etc. And it will ask for the how many CPU, memory, network we then use VM. Where there we have just click on do not customize. If you want to change, you can change it. And there's an option as well of password, and from where you can get the password. So once the VM is deployed, so you can use that password to log in, and you password. Create VM using VM. So we VM, for example, if you have QCOW2 format, these three formats are supported. So you can import VM from your PC directly to the FusionCompute environment. It's very easy. So what is the procedure? How we do that? Just click on import, right click on import, and it will ask about the file, which file you have available. Just that file, and it will ask about the name and description as well. And then in fourth step, it will ask about the network, and it will also ask about the data store as well. So you can select the data store that on which data store you can VM. So your file will be your VM will be created from that image. Okay, so let's go to the lab and see what options we have available. If you have any question, please let me know. I will show you in the lab how we can do that. So this is the FusionCompute environment. Once you can we update it? Okay, I will see some questions and let me see. I want to go to the chat. How many questions? So I have answered some of the questions. Can we update template before installing VM format? No, you can update the VM, the existing VM, the source VM, and then you create a template from that VM. If, for example, if you want to update it, just create a VM from the template, update it, and then reconvert it to the template. So it is possible using that way. You can do that. So if you want to add some application or you want to change it, so just just deploy, just create a VM from that template. Your VM will be up and running. You install the application, you want to change something, then convert it to template. So you will have a new template available. So you can do that using this way. This is the FusionCompute interface. Yes, there's a question about the sysrep. You can do that as well. If you have a if you want before creating the template, you can do the sysrep as well. The sysrep is it will automatically reset your VM. So once you power on the VM, so it will ask about the host name, the IP addresses, the password. So you can regenerate all these things. So it is possible you can do that as well. It's up to you how you want to use that. And in the Linux machines, you can use Cloud Init. Cloud Init will do the same thing for you. Okay, this is the FusionCompute interface. For example, let me log in it. Once you install the FusionCompute, so you have a CNA and one VRM. This is the VRM interface, and I have one one CNA available, so we can test it. Let me log into it. So this is the main interface of FusionCompute. If you go to this resource pool, here's a management cluster. I have only one CNA, which name is Fusion, and I have one Windows 10 VM available. So let's create a VM template from this Windows 10 VM. Right click, go to template, clone to template. If you click on convert to template, so this VM will move to template section. So I want to do clone to template. So it will ask for the name. For example, I'll add a template, and it's the same. The VM is the same management cluster. So click next. So I can change the CPU and memory from here, but it is not possible to change the root disk. It is disabled, as you can see. But you can change the VLAN, or you can change the CPU or memory. It is possible. Click next. It will show you the summary. Okay, so when you can check it from here. These are the recent tasks. So it is creating the template. It will clone this Windows machine and will create a template for you. So it will take some time. This is a physical environment, so should be fast, I think. So you see in VM template is created. This is the template information. You can find the template from here. Let me refresh it. Let's see. Do you want to convert this as a template? Yes. From the to the template, because you click on conversion, you can copy of template will be available, so you can deploy it later on. So if you don't want to lose your original VM, so that is the option. Let's deploy a VM from the template. Deploy a VM template this window. So you can change the name as well if you want to change the name. Okay, in A4 you can deploy multiple, but VM here. It will ask about the C. Provide that. Okay, you have to select the data. So, okay, there's a capacity issue, so let me add it to local disk. I don't want to customize. I want to generate initial password. Sysrep as well. You can do that as well, but let's see, generate the password. So you start immediately as well. Let's create a VM. This template will be here, and another VM will be created on the VM section. So this VM is creating now from that template, and I'll show you. This is the area. Initial system password. when the VM is created, you see a password, so you can use that password. If you are not using the system or these cloud native tools, so you can do that as well. Typically, the administrator use these tools to reconfigure VM. So let's see if it is created or not. It will take some time, I think. Take some time. Let's see any other options. Okay, for example, import. Well, but I don't have the template. Uh, if I have template available, has a format on the it here in. Let's see. So you can for example, VM the computer. I will use this management cluster. So you can add description as well. So we have yes, less space. I will use these are except this size. Other things can be changed. No issue. Yeah. So the task is now voting. I now add template into the FusionCompute environment template, or you have if template from FusionCompute environment and you deploy it on some other environment, so it is possible. So it's not now it is importing. So you use your local area network. It will the data will transfer your local area network, which is connected from your PC to your FusionCompute environment. So it is possible we can import any type of supported VM, supported templates, and VMs also supported. Let's see our previous task. We have deployed a VM using the template. So I have deployed Windows 10 using. I have deployed this Windows 10 from this template. So it is very easy and very useful because uh, reinstallation of even patches, all these things are very difficult, a lot of time, and your all environment may be, for example, if you are using 10 to 100 Windows machines, and you want to keep it at the same version, and everything should be on the same version and the patch level, the OS level. So these templates can help you to achieve that. And the deployment, if you have the requirement of a bulk deployment, so this will help you to deploy multiple operating systems in bulk as well. So it will save your time. So the benefits of the templates. And in these days, you will get templates from the vendor as well, like Cisco, Juniper, Fortinet, and Huawei. There are built-in available appliances using OVF formats. You can download it and you can deploy it on your environment. Same. These all features also supported in VMware and other virtualization platform as well. So this is the concept like that. So there's no difference, big difference. Okay. these are done. So what else we need to do? This specify the password can be seen. I have ticked the create for me. So this is the system initiate password. If you log into this Windows, so you can use this path to log into it. If you did not use the type cloud in it and strap, so basically administrator always use these tools to reconfigure the data. If you have a template and you don't password and you don't know that maybe the system or the cloud is not installed, so you can reset the password. So while deploying the template, so there's an option you can click on it and it will generate for you. So this is the password. You click, you login using this login using this password. Later on, you can change it, no issue. It will be removed. You change the password, so use this password. While you are deploying it, so you just uncheck that option to create password for you. So you will not. Does the FusionCompute has P2E features available? You have to use, there's a tool Rambo. You have to use these services. Huawei offers these services for migration. So the tool is available, Rambo, but you can download it, but you will have license required. No, the license is only provided to the Huawei's professional team services. You have to buy the services. They will install the Rainbow tool and they will add the license and they will migrate all the VMs for you. So you can do P2V, V2V, all the options are available there. But unfortunately, it is not possible for partner or for a customer to do it by themselves. Uh, Huawei professional services, you have to buy the Huawei professional services for Rambo. It is available. So we have a project. We already did a project with the customer, so we have to buy the professional services. Customer is not allowed or partner is not allowed to do migrations. Huawei support team, professional services team will do that for you. How do you size it for physical server? For the VM, it depends. There's a ratio calculator is also available. I will share it on the forum as well. So it depends on the physical server CPU and memory. It depends on the server technology, which technology server is using. For example, they are using old CPU and old technology. So obviously, in new servers, you have different processor type, different bus speed. So there's a ratio you can use that ratio to convert your VMs from physical to virtual. So it is possible. I will check it and I will share it on the forum as well, that how you can calculate all the CPU and the memory. So it depends on the actual environment, what environment is running, existing environment is running, and you want to move it to virtualization. So obviously, if you are moving your old environment to new environment, so there's a big difference in technology. Storage, memory, CPU, bus speed, all these things matter. So you can do that as well. So there's not a big issue. Okay. If anyone have any questions, so we can take that because I have completed my lab. I think there's nothing more left. So let me see the chat if there's any questions so I can answer it. If you have any question, please ask, I will answer. So this lab is completed now. If any question, please let me know. Let me see the slides. If,
Yes, let's go back to the slides.
okay. Okay, there is one question. Let me answer it first.
Sure.
How many VM you can create in a server? Okay, so you have to do the sizing. For example, you have a server which have 1 TB RAM and like 50 cores. So you have to do the sizing. What are the requirements? Actually, I'm doing like this. I have an Excel sheet, and I put all the existing environment in that. For example, how many memory is required, how many CPU are required. So per server, I have how many availability. So you can do a formula. You can do it by using some formulas. You can add some Excel formulas in Excel, and once you put all the requirements in the Excel sheet, so you can add your utilization environment, CPU and memory in that Excel sheet. So it will automatically detect from your server. So it depends on the server specs. So for example, you have 50 cores and 2 TB memory. So you have to keep some percentage, 2 cores for the hypervisor, and 8 GB RAM for the hypervisor only. The rest you can use it. So, but you have to keep in mind that you have to keep buffer for the hypervisor, because the hypervisor is running on top of that machine as well. So you just keep 2 cores and uh, 8 GB RAM for the hypervisor. The rest you can use it. This is the simple calculation, and you can add it into the Excel sheet and add some formulas. It will automatically calculate that how many resources you are using and how many are left. And you can check it from the FusionCompute dashboard as well. There's an option what CPU association for VDI and for server should we use. Uh, you want to do oversubscription for VDI? Because the question is not clear. Oversubscription is possible here. Okay. If you go to my previous webinar about FusionSphere, so maybe Alina will share your link. So I have discussed all these things in that webinar. So this is a different topic. So if you can go and check my previous webinar, so I have described all these things in that webinar as well. So you can check, and you can go back and check the webinar, the previous one. All the things are mentioned there. Alina will share as well.
Sure, we will share the link.
Yeah. Okay. Can I open the presentation now?
By the way, everyone, this is we have a dedicated collection in the community where you'll find all the community webinars. You'll be able to find the recordings. You will see there all the previous topics that were approached. So if you I recommend you to subscribe to this collection. Check out the previous webinars as well. Kashif has hosted multiple times in the past. So if you're interested in his webinars, please check his collections. All of them are here in the collections.
So this is the presentation. Next slide.
Yes. In case there are still some other technical questions, maybe you will still check the chat as I present the community. Okay, so I want to thank everyone again for being here in our live webinar. This webinar is presented to you by the Huawei Enterprise Support Community. We are the official technical community for all Huawei Enterprise product solutions and certifications. We have created a very big community, international community. We have an extensive knowledge base that you can learn from. We have technical webinars every month. We provide technical support for our registered members. So everyone who has an account in our community can access our technical support, and you'll get a solution under 24 hours. We also have created a public recognition and reward system. As an active member of this community, you'll be able to get access to different rewards. High coins, which are the virtual currency of this community and which you can use in the online shop. You can exchange the high coins for different items in the online shop. And also, if you want to have a more significant role in this community, you can join our elite users program. We have 5 different categories of elite users. For example, Kashif is an HCIE expert, a webinar host, and also an MVE. So he has 3 different roles in our elite users program. He is a very active member of this community. But if you think you want to contribute more to this community, have a more outstanding contribution, then I also invite you all to join our elite users program. You can choose your role based on your skills. Um, so I really hope to see more of you in the elite users program in the next months. Um, I also want to share the subscribe page where we share every month different email notifications about webinars, but also about activities and technical content that we create. If you are interested in learning, then you will have access to a lot of useful content, and we will send you email notifications if you subscribe to this page. Um, okay, let's move to the next slide, please.
Okay.
As I said from the beginning, we have a special activity. Some of you already know we have this activity for every webinar. If you paid attention to this, to the content of this webinar, I think you'll be able to answer the questions easily. We offer 600 high coins for each winner. In order to have a chance to win, you need to answer all the 3 questions correctly. You need to access the webinar post. I will share the link again. So you need to go to the webinar post and you need to answer the following 3 questions that we will present you. I will also update the post um, to add the questions there as well. So you don't have to answer them immediately, you can answer them later. Just please make sure that you answer them until November 25. That's the deadline for answering the questions and participating in this activity. Um, Ashif, you want to present the question? Can you hear me, Kashif?